To think, Pep Guardiola was worried that Manchester City might knock off once the Premier League title was in the bag. It had happened at Barcelona and Bayern Munich, he said. Now the challenge was on for City to maintain their imperious form until the end of a season that could go down in the record books. His players responded with yet another performance of confidence and verve, like we have seen so often, on a day of celebration at the Etihad. 5 goals, including a stupendous strike from Kevin De Bruyne, saw them home to a club record 29th top-flight win of the season. They could yet finish with the most points, most wins and most goals of any champions in Premier League history. City had waited 7 days to celebrate properly together since Manchester United's shock defeat to West Brom, and they were entitled to make the most of the opportunity. It has been a phenomenal effort by the Premier League champions. It was a day to salute Guardiola's side and wonder at the quality of their football yet again. He believes they can get stronger still, and the appearance of Benjamin Mendy and Phil Foden off the bench in the second half suggests that will probably be the case. Among the obligatory flags and banners, there were various inflatables floating around the Etihad stands, although stewards took exception to a blow-up doll wearing a City shirt. Amidst it all, Swansea resembled rather awkward guests who had stumbled into the wrong party. After all, Carlos Carvalhals and players still have the serious business of securing their Premier League status. This defeat didn't do any favors for their goal difference. They stood dutifully to form a guard of honor for their opponents before kickoff, and then spent much of the first half watching Guardiola's side produce the kind of football that has swept them to the title. You couldn't fault Swansea for effort. When Bernardo Silva crossed into the box in the opening minutes, Alfie Mawson, Martin Olsson and Federico Fernandez all launched themselves towards the near post to stop it from reaching their goal. When City are in this kind of mood, effort alone is simply not enough, as so many teams have discovered to their cost this season, and they struck with 2 clinical goals in the space of 5 minutes. The first came from an excellent move after De Bruyne had drifted across to the left flank. He played a pass into Raheem Sterling in the box, and the winger's clever cutback found David Silva. The ball skipped with his first touch, and sat up invitingly for Silva, who buried a left-foot volley into the bottom corner. The second goal followed in the 16th minute, and again it came down the City left. Fabian Delph and David Silva played a 1-2 to cut Kyle Naughton out of the game, and Delph drilled the ball across goal. The Swansea defence raised their arms in unison, hoping for an offside decision from Craig Pawson and his assistants, but Mike van der Hoorn was playing Sterling on. The England winger applied the easiest of finishes with the inside of his right foot to score from close range and claim his 23rd goal of an excellent season. Łukasz Fabianski produced several saves to keep the score down, not least from De Bruyne after Danilo had raced 30 yards to put in a crunching tackle on Olsson. If Guardiola wanted evidence that his players wouldn't slacken, it was there in abundance. Swansea tried to break out of the stranglehold and pose a threat of their own, but it wasn't easy. Olsson was booked for diving on the edge of the box after one run, and Mawson forced Ederson into his only save of the half with a 25-yard shot after surging forward from halfway. It arrived in the 43rd minute of a game so utterly dominated by City that they completed 542 passes, the most by any team in a half of Premier League football in the 2003-04 season. The halftime whistle brought a little respite for Swansea, but they only lasted 9 minutes after the restart before reconceding a third, and what a goal it was. Danilo again showed hunger and determination to close down Andre Ayew and get a footed as the Swansea striker tried to control a clearance from his defence. The ball fell for De Bruyne, who looked up and immediately knew what he was going to do. The Belgian advanced on goal and let fly from 25 yards, sending the ball arrowing into the top corner of Fabianski's goal. It took another 10 minutes for City's 4th goal to follow. Sterling raced into the box as he chased David Silva's excellent reverse pass, and Fernandez thought he had it covered. Just as the Swansea captain slid in to make the challenge, however, Sterling nicked the ball away from him and went down and under the challenge. Pawson pointed to the spot and Gabriel Jesus stepped up to take it, even though City fans called for Ederson. Fabianski produced an excellent save to tip the Brazilian's attempt against the post, but the ball rolled back across goal for Bernardo Silva to score in an empty net. The woodwork did save Swansea a few moments later, though, when the ball skidded off Mawson's head as he attempted to clear a cross, and rebounded off the inside of the post. Mendy came on 15 minutes from time to make his first appearance since rupturing a cruciate ligament in September. The Frenchman looked a bit rusty and was dispossessed by Tammy Abraham as Swansea threatened to snatch a goal back, but Sam Clucas completely skewed his volley from Abraham's cross. Some excellent work from Foden then saw Gabriel Jesus fail to beat Fabianski again with a point-blank header, but the Brazilian finally got his reward in the 88th minute. Yaya Touré picked out a great angled cross into the box, and Jesus threw himself at it to send the ball looping in. City are champions and deservedly so. Here, once again, they showed us precisely why.
Thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe my channel.